Hey, what's up, Wagwan? Why my charges? It's MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Reminiscence.
Now hold on just a minute. I'm gonna need y'all to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you like this. Only a few of you are actually subscribed to the channel. 79% of you are not subscribed, so please click that subscribe button below. Let's jump into it.
And if you're here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump into it with a quick recap. In the previous episode, we went out to find Lucius after he ran off, and we taught him a little bit about human empathy and that memories are precious to us. Anthony also apologized for body slamming him. Moira met us at the old lady's house the next morning, and during our talk about working in the mine, the old lady said Flint headed there to the mine even though it was his day off. We were next to enter the mine to work, but you know, to get to the work area deep in the mine, we had to go through a dungeon. And let me tell you, I always end up getting wiped out in the second half of the dungeon. On our way, we found out that Moira transforms without a rosary because she is weaker than Lucius, and that Kyogre might transform with a blue prism or blue orb as we know it. And we talked some more about some empathy and such. Once at the end of the dungeon, we saw no other than Flint, and guess what? He was preparing to blow up the mine. Why was he doing this? He claimed that he and all the other workers are tired of working there day in and day out, and something to do with Moira working them too hard. He was kind of being selfish because he knew that the people of the island depended on his work, but whatever, I guess. Moira ran off to disarm the dynamite, but we had to battle Flint to stop him from setting it off. We actually lost this fight multiple times before we won, but once we beat him, Fiona talked him out of pressing the detonator until Moira came back and said she was unable to remove the dynamite. And it also turns out that Moira hasn't been taking any money from what they earn from the mine and hasn't been eating any regular food just to help the island a little bit. During all this talking though, this weird Scraggy that's been there all along actually pushed the button on the detonator, setting off the explosives, and once we were outside, we saw that the explosives set off the volcano. Then Moira flew off to stop the volcano by absorbing its energy, and now it is our turn to go help her to do just that before she overloads with the energy and, you know, dies. Well, let's get into it. Alright, let's move. So we need to go back to the... Go through it quickly. I don't want to do the dungeon. I just want to get through because we're going to have to do another dungeon here anyway, so might as well just go straight to it. And it's Flint. This is where you go to the volcano. Cheer up, Anthony. Won't you say anything to me? And Fiona? Yes, cheer up, everyone. Why are you telling them to cheer up? This is your fault. Anyway, let's go into this dungeon and hopefully we can set off this volcano. Well, go through this volcano dungeon fast. The dungeons are kind of take a while to get through, especially when I get knocked out. Frustration. Ooh, that actually did a lot of damage. We definitely need more heart scales. Heart scales are definitely something that we need a lot of to get through or to get stronger in this game. Do we have any Pokeballs? Because it would be crazy if we got a good Pokemon and no Pokeballs. Another Dragon type. I think I might take a fighting type instead of Anthony has obtained Girder. We're gonna call this dude Gain. Oh, not Gabe. Gain. Spell it weirdly. No, I don't want to add him to the team. Get Elixir. Oh. I think it's only like one encounter per area, but you just never know when the encounter is coming up. Well, that's how encounters go anyway. So let's see. Restore all. And we get a Pokeball and Heart Scale. What Pokemon do I have? Okay, we have 2 Steel types, 2 Water types, 2 Dragon types. That's what I had to do to beat the dude. I need to change up the team a bit though. Butterfree, Clamperl, Pancham, ooh, Quilladin. We're gonna call this guy Not. Don't even know if it's male or female. Alright, so should I keep Garchomp and get rid of the Dracloak? Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Palafin actually, because the Azumarill has huge power, so it actually does good damage. Oop. Okay. Icy Wind. No, this is not a dragon type, but it's very effective. Oop, Icy Wind again. Hurt both of them. Bulldoze. Ooh, shit. Your Bulldoze actually hurt your partner, Pupitar. Alright, now we can do that. Very effective. It's because I wanted to hit both of them, that's why I was going for Icy Wind that much. Oh, I'm going out with a girl for the first time. What should I do? Advise him. I don't think anything special is needed. Just be polite. Yeah, we know this already. We've seen this in a different dungeon. We get 2 coins for that. And now a battle. Give me your companions and maybe you won't cry. It's the same things over and over and over. I might show a little bit more of this dungeon. I hate these altered status things. Alright. Come on. I need to bring up a type. Alright, got it. Ponyta, huge power. Aqua Tail, don't miss, please. Gotcha. Dragonair. Do we have... I don't know if we had an ice type move on that thing. Oh, and this thing doesn't have any dragon moves. Phantom Force, but it's faster. Oh, that actually almost took it out. But it didn't quite do it, and then the Dragon Pulse finishes us off. Bye-bye. So what I'm gonna do is probably cut out some of the journeying around. Alright, so new battle. I'm gonna try to cut out some of the stuff because the dungeons are fairly long and we never know what's gonna happen. Alright, what's this? Ooh, Ancestral Scepter. Scepter full of power capable of destroying this world and the next. No, it is not a stick. Fighting and normal type moves now affect ghost type Pokemon. Do I get to keep it? Because I think my satchel was full. I don't know. Oh, what does this guy say? A shiny Pokemon. I don't want to die without seeing one. I don't think I have a shiny. Bye. More battles. Oh, alright, we can take this out. We just need to hit this earthquake. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hard scale, elixir. Get more of that. And we got a trainer battle. Do you think we could do alchemy together, you know? Alright, we can take this out. Earthquake. Good. Gonna send out Minun. Earthquake. Finish it. Sit off. Alright, cool. Let's go to the right. Okay. We made it through the first half. Ugh, I just wanted a pebble. I just wanted a pebble of nothing, and here we are going into a volcano and then facing a guardian. Tell it to me. I haven't seen myself in a situation like this in years. By the way, Anthony, didn't your problem with the sea happen before when you were an adventurer? No, what? No, that's wrong. I could swear it started just when my wife and son died. Okay. You had a wife and child? Ah, Fionn, had no idea. Are you so surprised? I thought you would have guessed it when you saw the photo I had in my house. Oh, that was his son. That wasn't him as a child. Okay. I thought it was you when you were young. You are Laviditos? What the hell does that mean? Claviditos? I don't know what that means. And yes, my wife used to say it a lot. His name was Kyle. Let me go look that up. Well, I can't find out what it means because I can't even spell it. Anyway, his name was Kyle. I remember he spent his days reading books with the Pokemon on the beach. I think you would have gotten along with him well. With him, Lucius. May I ask what happened to him? One day when my wife and he left on a trip, a storm shook the boat they were on and it sank. Sorry to hear. Well, there's no point in complaining now. We have to join forces to move forward, right? I always try to remember them with affection and not with sadness, although I don't think the feeling was mutual, at least not after that. Although? No, it's nothing. Forget it. Storm. But I'm supposed to be in charge of preventing something like that. Why? Do you want to save game? Lucius is apparently forgetting a lot of things. But anyway, let's move on. Oop, we get Lumberry, and here's a heart scale, citrus berry. I think I need to give citrus berries to my stronger Pokemon. Let's see what Pokemon we get here. Ooh, Brionne. I think I have a Brionne already. Don't I? Can I? No, that's my bag. No, I don't want to leave. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna take Marsh and name it Marsh. Just shorten its name. No. Let's check out my Pokemon actually. Because I think... No, I don't have a Brionne. That means I wiped when I got the Brionne. So it didn't save when I reset the game. Okay. Because I was doing that in the last episode off screen to get back through the dungeon. Anyway. Oh, another Pokemon. And it's a Gloom. Doom and gloom and Vileplume. We need some hard scales to teach this thing a better dragon type move apart from dual chop. I think we have enough hard scales to do that, so... Oh. Damn, this thing is tough. Like, why is it so bulky? Let's see what Pokemon we get before. Dustox, Farfetch, Larvesta. Larvesta is iconic, but I've never really used the Larvesta line, honestly. But anyway, I'm gonna take what I know, Roselia, and call her Leah or him. I don't know. Box 1. Let's check out how many Heart scales. We have 12 heart scales, 16 coins. Pokemon. Let's do this and we can change our moves. Remember moves, and it takes a lot of heart scales. I did say the next time I saw this dude, I will join his cult thing and get the Rowlet. Lucius looks at me strangely. Sign me up. Anthony now has a Rowlet. And Robin? Nope. How dare you? What? That's a nice Rowlet. Alright, so we got a trainer battle too. Ooh, I like this sprite. You can't come through here. Of course, because you say so. My name is Eva, and I have direct orders from my boss not to let anyone pass. Well, nothing. We'll have to fight. Okay, wait. You're a carrier. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Who the hell is your boss, and why is your boss has your boss stationed you in a volcano? Alright, we can take this out. How did an electric type move just hit us? Wasn't it Thunderfang that they used? Anyway, we took it out, luckily. Primeape. Primeape when I have no psychic moves. Primeape when I have no psychic moves, my boy. I have fairy moves though. But anyway, too late. Phantom Force. Gotcha. That Ice Punch almost took us out, you stupid. Alright, and Leo is coming out next. I have this one on shift instead of set battle style, so the dungeons are long enough. Oh, okay, we made it to the end. Moira! Alright, so this is Moira. Work is finally over today. Huh? Hello, Abu? How are you? I'm sorry, today I couldn't bring you anything to eat. Tomorrow a shipment arrives at the island. Hold on until then. Hey, about your husband. I'm very sorry. From now on, I will always be present in the mine. I won't allow something like this to happen again, I swear. And well, I'm trying to convince the first to buy the obsidianite at a higher price. At least for a while, but it's complicated, you know? I wonder if I should ask for help, but if I do, that Kyogre might decide to replace me. No one knows these villagers better than me. No one will be able to take care of them more adequately than me under these conditions. Abu? Moira, I'm sorry, so sorry. She won't last until tomorrow. How? Why? Why didn't you tell me anything? I thought... What, as Guardian, I was doing things a little better. I thought that as Guardian, that should have said. They translation translated some words wrong, definitely, especially with the grammar. The eruptions have finally stopped. The lava will continue to flow outside, but no one will be in danger. I can't maintain consciousness. All this power is too much for me. At this rate, Lucius, Moira, are you okay? Thank goodness, you seem to recognize me. Maybe we won't have to face her after all. Why do I have to carry all this? Carry what? I see your wings quite free. Third, people are dying because of me. My existence on the island and as Guardian is useless. Kyogre and you left me to deal with the unsolvable problem alone. That's it. I'm not to blame for anything. You are the ones truly responsible. Oh, Flames! He's lost his mind. She's lost her mind. Mr. Anthony, be careful. The power of the volcano has increased her powers considerably. And who tells me to leave my house? Yeah, we need to evolve some of our Pokemon though. Why? Oh, it's a boss battle. Like a boss battle, like the raid battles in Pokemon Awakening that I was playing. Savage Moltres, go on. Gene! Alright, Gene, you're gonna get trapped into outrage for a bit. Ooh! They actually did a good amount of damage, but they hit a critical hit with the Land's Wrath. That's crazy. Can we hit the Aqua Tail? I have a zoom lens, so my accuracy should be up. Alright, we survived 1 hit. And we survived 2 hits, and Aqua Tail finishes. Oh, nope, they have more health. They got alert status. What? A super effective move. A move that doesn't affect them. Bulldoze. Oh, it does affect him, but isn't it? Is it just a fire type? Shouldn't it be like a flying fire type? So that shouldn't affect it that much, right? Okay, anyway, so we actually can do some damage. So let's go for an Aqua Tail. If we did not survive, come on. Alright, Chestnut, I'm just sending you out to get rid of... Oh, you didn't even survive. I was trying to get you to get rid of the alarm status. Okay, the bullet punch did it, but we're down again. We only have 2 Pokemon left, and Phantom Force, we are faster, so that's good. Oh, Fiery Wrath, don't die, don't die. Oh, come on. All right, we have Max Revive 1. Sue. Because most of my Pokemon are weak against grass and fire and ground. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, we survived it. And the Aqua Tail, well, Moltres has been weakened. All enemy Pokemon has been defeated. Ooh, what? Why are you guys here? I remember thinking about Abu and her daughter, and then I lost consciousness while questioning my job as a guardian. We had to beat you up because you attacked us. Thank goodness it's over now. So you saved me? Because the dying blue-haired gentleman asked for it, for the record. And because I still need your help to fix the rosary. Hey Lucius, do you think I'm a good guardian? Despite the arduous conditions on the island and without taking into account what happened to the miners, I have never heard anyone speak ill of you. I consider your actions extremely respectable for trying to improve a place like this to the point of sacrificing yourself for it. Tell him the answer once and for all, Fee. Yes, she's a good guardian. But the eruption was my fault. If I hadn't made Flint so angry, the mine wouldn't have... I tried to explain it to you before. A simple explosion like that is not enough to cause eruptions. In any case, I would say that it had to do with the prana bubbles that have been accumulating lately. The bubbles? Oh, it's true that there are many more of them. As you know, those bubbles are the reality Pokemon whose form has been abstracted. If those Pokemon were in charge of maintaining the volcanic pressure at the right level, perhaps feeding on hot rocks like obsidianite itself, it would be a plausible explanation for why the eruption occurred at a time like this. In other words, it's your responsibility too. Wow, I didn't realize the situation was so bad. If I had known sooner... Yes, I could see that he had his priorities. You had your priorities, okay. And with this, I ended up harming the entire island. What a disaster. What do you think of Pokeballs, Third? Do you mean those objects that the bearers use? Well, I don't know much about them. Where are you going with this? As a suggestion, while I'm trying to solve the prana problem, you should use the Pokeballs to bring some Pokemon that can provide food to the island. Thanks to Mr. Anthony, I have learned that these artifacts facilitate relationships between humans and Pokemon even outside their habitat. And if they are properly cared for, I assure you that many of them, like Chansey or Miltank, would be willing to give them a try, or that grammar is very, very off. Oh, the solution was so simple? Even the most popular Pokemon can find themselves in trouble sometime, and it's not bad to ask for help at those times. Isn't that right, Master? Isn't that right, Lucius? This is, I guess... I understand. Just one thing, Lucius. If the situation was so serious, why didn't you ask me to use my powers with any other object for the necklace? It didn't specifically have to be a piece of obsidianite. What did you say? You know, you could have grabbed some colorful shells from the beach and used them instead. I'd say they even beat you up. They even beat you up more for being the guardian of the sea and all. Beat you up more, or do they suit you more? That you should have said. Mr. Anthony, if you don't grab me like the last time, I think I'll attack her without mercy. Don't worry, I'll even join in. Damn freeloader, you just wanted us to work for free. This, excuse me, it's just because business stuff, you know? Business, she says. Look, if you don't hurry up and use your powers so we can leave soon, I swear I'm going to... Fiona has colorful shells, come on. Do what you have to do with them. Even you're angry. Okay. Goodbye. Well, I guess I learned something new today. And I made new friends, I think. It doesn't look like we have anything else to do on this island. We should get back on the ship and go to the next one when we're ready. Alright, that one... This episode was actually surprisingly... I can actually end it here, right? Because that was surprisingly short. Because, well, you guys are gonna have it even shorter because I'm not gonna keep... I didn't record most of the journey that I was walking around, so everything should be short and sweet for you guys. Should I end it here or should I extend it a bit? Let's go. 5 more minutes. Let's head to the ship and get to the next island, and then we'll end it there. Hello, Anthony. I won't bother you too much. I just wanted to thank you for helping Moira and giving you the piece of obsidianite I promised. Yeah, we don't want it anymore. You can keep it. Really? Well then, the number of items in the bag has increased. At least keep my bag. You can't always resist the temptation of picking up a lot of rare rocks along the way. That behavior is really strange. It will be good for us. Thanks, Flint. To you, if you need me for anything, I will be at the entrance of the mine to make sure that no worker enters alone on his own. Alright, what would I possibly need you for? Let's go find out. Oh, this is not the mine, right? So, where's the mine again? All the way over here. Go through it quickly. I don't wanna... Alright, here he is. Anthony, hello. You know what? I'm trying to convince the Pokemon I imported to help me in the mine, and they seem to like the environment inside. That's great. I also think you'd make a good bearer. You think? I don't know. For being your first fight, you defended yourself very well. I would say that your main weak point is lack of concentration. What a beautiful stone I found here. This one for the pocket. Indeed. Yes, see? He has no concentration because we're in the middle of a conversation and he got distracted. So let's head on the boat, head to the next island, and then once we are there, we'll end the episode. What now? Head north. To the north is Glauco Island. I've been there several times. The food is very good, especially the fish. Which guardian lives there? The second. She is the youngest of the three and the one with the least experience. Fiona knows her. Fiona has friends who play with her sometimes. Which says a lot about his behavior. Even Kyogre sometimes play with Fiona. The only dull one here is you. That is a lie. I never seen him engage in such mundane activities. Because the master is a bore and Kyogre tries to avoid him as much as he can. That's why he doesn't see him. Even more spiders. Even more spiders? You speak as if you know His Majesty better than I do. What the hell does even more spiders have? Sometimes some weird shit pops up in the dialogue that I have no idea what it is, what it means, and why it's there. Bullshit. Oh, so I guess that's what he meant when he said even more spiders. And instead of arguing, how about you guys do something about the Sharpedo gang that's chasing us and help me find a current that won't drag us into the giant world pool up ahead. It'll be better. Fiona, get to work. Fee? Alright, we're at the next island. I'm getting wet. Yes, this is due to the meteorological phenomenon known as rain. Haven't you learned about it in your natural science book? Very funny. If I were my Pokemon form, I wouldn't hesitate to make it subdue. Fiona likes the rain. Fiona's abilities makes her feel better. It must be hydration, right? Yes. On top of that, Fiona will be more talkative than usual. In that case, you could shut up a little to compensate. I don't know anything, really! And I have to believe, and you have to believe it. What have you done with the utensils I ordered? I already told you. There was no one, and I had to return empty-handed. Looks like there's a commotion. Looks like there's a commotion up there. Oh, I like the sprite too. Don't give me that. Talassa Island practically supports itself with my purchases. How can they not have what I asked for? I swear, there wasn't a single manufacturer, not one. Are you aware of the seriousness of the matter? The Pokemon are turning into bubbles, and if we don't find a remedy soon, so what? We're fine without them? So what? We're fine without them, so let's let them keep blowing bubbles and explode out there. Beware. Give this good sir a hug. Oh, a hug from that thing? Thank you, no thank you. Oh, he ran. I'm pretty sure that would have killed him. Don't hesitate. Come on, tourists. This time of the year? Come on, tourists this time of the year? Okay. Not really, you see, we come looking for... Wait a minute. What is that beauty that accompanies it? Oh, please, it's going to make me blush. Not... Why do I keep seeing it? It's supposed to be she. Coochie, coochie, coochie. Who's a pretty Pokemon? You are. Ah! This... What a disappointment. Ah, let go of you! Why are you talking? Yeah, he tends to do that sometimes. I've never seen a Pokemon like it. Tell me about it. Fiona's commonest, nothing special. One of the Sea Guardian's helper Pokemon, really? A Guardian Manaphy. Oh no, he changed and is now Lugia, right? Also, Manaphy was the previous Guardian. Oh, so in Fiona's tale, Manaphy was the Guardian. Because they never mentioned who was the previous Guardian, they just said it was Lugia. It seems like you already know the story. And you said Manaphy. That will make things easier. I am Lugia himself. Oh, what's wrong with me? You said you're Lugia? I understand. You use Prana to change form, right? Correct. You know a lot, gentleman, or gentle. Is this a man or is a lady? I wish my meeting with Mr. Anthony had been the same. Excuse me, sir. My name is Minus. I am the city's apothecary and Pokemon researcher. How can I help the Guardian of the Sea and his adorable assistant? What about me? We are looking for the second. Do you know where she is? Zaza? He will be in the Foliodoro forest. He doesn't usually get too close to the city. Let's say he has his reasons. I don't know because this thing keeps saying she at one point and he at the other point. What should I be using, bro? Very kind. I'll head there. If at any time you require any medicine, do not hesitate to visit my house. I can cure almost anything. We'll do it. We will do it. Thanks for the information. Fion's help is enough, Fee. By the way, to leave the city, Mr. Anthony, if we could eat before, I'll give you a couple of berries later. What was he saying? No, nothing. Good luck. I'm dying of how pretty you are, Coochie Coochie. Alright, so guys, we made it here to the next island. So at the start of the next episode, we're gonna take up and try to make it through the dungeon to wherever Articuno is. So if you made it this far in, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. This one is the shortest one so far, and I'm trying to make all of them this short. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.